are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hey, Motivators family. Hey, Motivators family. How's everybody doing? It's so good to see you all again. Another day for another session, another dose of positivity. I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and I am your motivator for all things positive, inspirational, life lessons, mindset shifting. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, give me a like, share me out, and as always, I would love for you to join my channel membership. Okay, having some Wi-Fi issues today, but we're here. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate your support today. I'm going to see who is in the chat here. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. Hi, motivators. I hope you're having another fantastic day. Hey, Shayla. Shout out to the members. Of course, members always. Exclamation point member. Thank you so much, Shayla. Hey, Realist One. Welcome, Shayla. Terry Jones. Tamika Davis. And Roxanne in the chat. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for spending some time with me on this Tuesday. Appreciate y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope you all are in a good mind space to receive this message today. So I want to talk to you all about this topic. Let me put this ticker thing on. Pause, please. There we go. So I want to talk to you all about, I don't want to, but to do it anyways. And I think it's very important to cover this topic because we're human beings. We feel like doing some things sometime, but sometimes we don't, right? Let's be honest. So there are many times that we don't want to do things for many, including ourselves, for many reasons. Some may be because you're discouraged. You're stressed out. You're being judged. But just remember that people will do exactly what they want to you. They will do what they want. So that's why it's so important to not live on the judgments of other people, the judgments, the assessments, or the thoughts of other people. We must be courageous. No, this message is not for those who want to accept the ordinary. See, I don't want you to accept the ordinary. I want you to hear this. I'm speaking to those that are strong and are seeking an excellent and fulfilling existence. See, I want you to say, repeat it after me. I deserve to have an excellent and fulfilling existence. Yes, we can either go through life or enjoy our life. It's our choice. But I'm not ignorant of life, that it's full of problems, stressful things, stressful people, heartache, heartbreak, traumas, toxicity. All of these things are all around us. Isn't it true? There's always going to be disappointments, discouragements, and setbacks. And I know you're asking yourself, well, Marlene, if all of these things exist, then why should I even try? Why even continue? Because you have a special purpose. There's a reason for you being here. Even sometimes we may not understand the reason why we're here, but you're still here for a purpose. And I want you to listen to this message, maybe take some notes, or go back and rewatch this later on. So there's always going to be things to disappoint us and set us back. But I want you to tell yourself, I will not give up. I will not give in. Because this is what other people want. They want you to give up. People want you to feel sad. People want to see you fail. People want to see your demise. Maybe because of a certain talent that you have. Maybe you have a gift that they wish that they had. Maybe you're very talented in one particular thing. What is it that you do? Are you excellent at it? Do you love what you do? See, I have learned in life that I feel discouraged when I'm not going after my passions in life. And I don't want you to do that. Life is too short for you to not love every moment of your day. You should wake up every day and be so excited to go after your dream and your passion one more day. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Hey, Wanda. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Let's see anything. You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? I just saw Terry Jones say, no. Oh, he says, I can see you and hear me. Okay. Yes, it's so good to see you, Shay Love. I was just thinking about you the other day, my sister. Yes. So let me take this down and let's start, okay? Because I have a lot of points that I want to cover. I think I have 14 points to this topic that I want to cover with you in this short period of time. I know your time is precious and so is mine. So first of all, there's always going to be disappointments and setbacks. But what will we do when we don't want to do things? This is a question that I want you to sit and pause and think about this for a moment. What will I do when I don't want to do things? Okay? Are we going to listen to others, or are we going to make a decision for ourselves to thrive and succeed? Okay? Now, I have an acronym for you guys that I made up when I was jotting down some notes for this topic, and it is SSAA. Got it? SSAA. Okay. So the first S is shift. Shift. Shift the direction of our thoughts. So when we feel like we don't want to do anything, our thoughts most of the time are not in a good space. In a negative thought process. So we have to shift our thoughts and to ask ourselves the question, why am I feeling this way? Sometimes it could be maybe you're not getting enough rest. Maybe you could be hangry. You're hungry, angry, and your mind can't focus when you're hungry. Or is it that you're overwhelmed with your life at this moment? Are you overwhelmed with stress and problems? See, it's very important when we feel that way, overwhelmed, get to the reason why we feel this way and shift the direction of our thoughts. See, we have to not only cope with our life, but we have to enjoy it. And if you feel so stressed out, if your thoughts are plaguing you and you just don't know what to do, we may have to take a time and shift our thoughts into some better ones. Not everything that we think about is good things to think about. It's a lot of things that are happening in this world. There's a lot of negativity and there's a lot of negative people, right? Isn't it true? It's so much negative people, it's so much negative thoughts, and maybe in your physical person, you may not be feeling well. You may be dealing with a health problem, or you may be dealing with some financial problems, some money problems. And our minds can go crazy sometimes when we don't have the things that we want. We don't have the things that we desire. And it can just make us feel like I'm putting forth all this effort and nothing is working out. Yeah, there's going to be some hard times, but I don't want you to give up. This is exactly the moment where you need to strengthen yourself, strengthen your mind, and strengthen your courage. Let's see what is being said in the chat if I missed anything. Hey, Wellness, how are you? Happy Tuesday. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes. Okay. I hope you're doing well. So, the first point of the SSAA, number one, is shift. Shift the direction of your thoughts, because if you continue to think in a negative way, that is the type of actions and that's the type of follow through. If you are feeling negative here in your mind, you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to care about doing anything, and you're not going to care about anyone. We have to and we must, if our thoughts are a certain way, ask yourself, why do I feel the way that I feel? Why do I feel so discouraged? Why do I feel so let down? Get to the root and the bottom of it. You know, we are important individuals. Your thoughts matter. Your opinions matter. How you feel matters. But we must take care of ourselves. Okay, so the first thing is we have to shift when we realize that something is not right in our life, something is off. Okay, shift. Okay, and in order to shift, we have to strengthen. That's the second S, strengthen. So strengthen our mind, strengthen your willpower. Now, what is your willpower? Your willpower is your ability to get up. It's your desire to want to thrive in life. It's knowing that you have the potential within you. Yes, each of us has the potential to do great things, to go after our hopes and our dreams. But when life happens, discouragement happens, sadness happens, you don't even feel like doing it. You don't even feel like going on. Isn't it true? People just make you feel so upset, so angry, and people can do some vicious, nasty, and evil things to us. That's why we have to have a willpower for ourselves. Hayward, welcome in. I just saw the word. Walk in. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. And I just see Brian Lynn. Hi, Brian. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. It's very important for us to evaluate. So the first point was to shift. The second point is to strengthen our willpower. Because if we don't make a decision for ourselves to be stronger, to be courageous, to stand up for ourselves, and to know that we have a desire, we have desires, we have a will, we have strength, and it's within ourselves. See, we have to feel that for ourselves. Nobody can do it for us. So if you're feeling like you don't want to do certain things, we got to strengthen our willpower. Maybe we're putting so much of our effort into things and we're not receiving back. See, we have to recharge our batteries. I'm a big advocate for recharging our battery because if your battery is low and you're not feeling good about yourself, there's no way that you're going to have strength to go out and do great and big things, right? Okay. So let's go into the third part of this acronym that I have for you. So the first point was shift. Then we have to strengthen. Now here is the work. This is where the work is involved. Act. It's the action. See, first you got to shift your thoughts from that negative thinking, that I don't know if I want to do it, I don't know if I can, that worry and that fear. And then we have to strengthen, have the fortitude, the foundation that is at the core of us, the inside of us. See, when we strengthen that on the inside of us, regardless of what is happening around us, regardless of what other people are saying, there's always talk, right? There's always going to be talk about us. I don't like this person, and this person is that, and who do they think they are? See, the more that you elevate your mind power, the more that you become enlightened, the more you love yourself, the more you walk in your passion, and you're holding yourself accountable for how you think and not how other people think. See, how other people think about you, it's none of your business. Who cares? Who cares about them? It's about what you think about yourself. And I find that my discouragement happens when I start feeding into the negativity of other people. See, we can't live on what they think. We can't live on what they want and what they desire for us. We have to find out what we want, what we are, what we're about, and how we're being used. What is our plan? Why are we here? All of those things are important. So when we strengthen that, now we can act. See, you can act on things. Why? Because you know your purpose and you know your plan. So act. Act on what you have said and what you are going to be. See, speak things into existence. That's why the mind is so important. The things that you choose to think about every day. We have to control those things. And the negativity can come from inside of us. We can condemn our own self and tell ourselves, well, we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, I'm not like this person. And we sabotage our success and our happiness in our life just because of our thinking. So we have to get that in check and start speaking those positive things over our life and get into our action. See, without action, really, what is our life going to be? Our life is only going to be as beneficial as we choose it to be. See, everything is about the choices. It's about how you cast your thoughts, how you choose to look at your life. How do you choose? What do you choose? See, for me and myself, I choose joy. Every day I wake up and I say, I choose joy as my portion. And it can be your portion too. Choose it every day. Okay. So, when we speak about action, it's not as easy as we think. It's really hard to act on things. It's hard to follow through when sometimes we just don't want to. Sometimes you just feel drained, and it's okay. We're human beings, we're not robots. We do need to take breaks, and sometimes you may not want to do certain things because you're doing too much. You're stretching yourself way too thin. You're saying yes to too many things, and you're not saying no to certain things. See, we have to say no to other things so that we can say yes to ourselves, okay? That's very important. And then when we act on what we're supposed to do, then we achieve. So that's the acronym that I want you to think about while I go on this discussion: shift, strengthen, act, and achieve. Four things, and you can do it. Okay, so let's get into it. Point number one on how we can do it anyways when we don't want to. See, we have to be patient. Now, patience, I find, is the hardest thing as a human being. As humans, we're naturally impatient. We want what we want, and we want it when? Right now. But we have to learn to be patient with ourselves. Be patient with you. And it's okay. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. We have to be patient with ourselves. And I know it's tough and it's hard. We don't want to wait. We want it instantaneously. We want what other people have. We want to probably keep up with other people, but why have what somebody else has? What is meant to be for you could be way better, more wonderful. You have great things to come for you, not this person or that person, not comparing. No, what is meant to be for you will be for you. But you have to be patient and do what you're supposed to do, and it will come. But we just got to learn to relax, chill out, and just follow through with what you're supposed to do. Follow through and just be patient. And it's very important for us to, this is the second point, to don't overwhelm yourself, okay? It will help us to be patient when we don't try to do 100 things in one day. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to do so much, because when you put too many things on your plate, you're you're like, I can't do all of this. And it's impossible. And that's how you feel overwhelmed, and you just say, oh, forget it. This is too much, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. Take things one thing at a time. One thing at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. I call it the 1-1-1. The three ones. I think it's so important. Hey Liz, how are you? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I call it the 3 ones. You take things one moment, one day, okay? One moment, one thing, one moment, one day. Very important. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to compare how somebody else is doing it to how you do it. See, we each know our lives. We each know our financial situations. We each know our health status. So we have to do things that's according to what is good and right for ourselves and our family. See, what somebody, this person or that person, my cousin, my auntie, whoever it is, my friend, whatever they can do, that has nothing to do with Marlene. And just like you, what other people can do, that doesn't mean that it's right for you. Don't try to keep up with other standards because you'll make yourself miserable. You'll make yourself miserable and unhappy trying to be like somebody else when you could just be satisfied with who you are, with what you can do, and walking in your talents and using your gifts that have been given to you. See, you're going to feel good, okay? You're going to look good. Your energy will be elevated because you're being true and authentic to you. See, I'll tell you a little bit. I definitely used to be a follower. Oh, they have this clothes. Oh, they have this outfit. Oh, they're dressing like this. Oh, their hair is like this. But I was miserable because that's not me. I learned that I like my hair natural. I like to mix my patterns. I like my makeup, not a lot of makeup, but I like makeup how Marlene likes to do makeup. I like bright colored nails. I like fancy shoes. There's certain things that Marlene likes, but that's me. And the more that I stepped into being more of me and pouring into, turning that up, my joy was there, my energy was there. I felt good, and my passion was awakened for my life. So I recommend that you do the same. You know, do things your way. Don't overwhelm yourself and never try to be like anybody else because their life is not yours. Their circumstance is not yours, okay? And let's get into point number 3. Keep going. Keep going. You know, when we go through things and you hit a roadblock, you hit something that is challenging to you, something that's disturbing, you know, hurt your feelings, it's hard for you to want to try again. It's hard for you to want to get up and get going because you're like, I tried that already. I made that attempt. Like, why? I tried that and it didn't work out. See, but today is a new day. Today you're stronger. Today you're wiser. You have more knowledge. So don't talk about yesterday. We're going to step in our present. We're going to be in our present and work on our today. See, we can't do anything about yesterday. That's gone. Leave it behind. See, we're going to work and we're going to focus on our today. Okay? That's a wonderful thing to do. And we have to just get up and try again. And one of the things that I love to do is every day I give myself the permission. In the morning, I tell myself, Marlene, I give you the permission to succeed. I give you the permission to thrive. I give you the permission to love yourself boundlessly. See, there's no end to the love that you should have for yourself. See, raise your thought process, raise your mind power, get into doing what you're meant to do, and you're never going to feel like you're overwhelmed or drained because you're going after, you're accomplishing things, and you're loving yourself through all of it. Okay? So, yeah, it's difficult to get up again when people hurt you, when disappoint you, stab you in the back, you know, do you dirty. You don't even want to make those attempts, but we have to let those things go. We can't make other people do right. We can't make people treat us the right way, but we have to know who we are, and we have to eliminate some people out of our life, right? When you eliminate people who are toxic out of your life, it gives you freedom to spread your wings and bring in the right people. See, when people leave your life, I used to always think that was a negative. Oh, I can't believe they left my life. I can't believe, they're not my friend anymore. I can't believe X, Y, and Z is happening to me. But I'll give you a new positive thought process in all of this. What is happening to you? People leave you, okay? People leave you. People disappoint you. People stab you in the back to make you get stronger, to make you get more courageous, to get more enlightened, to gain more knowledge, to become more independent, okay? So don't think that it's a bad thing. People must leave our life so that the right people can come in exactly how they need to. So don't be sorry that people leave your life. Don't be sorry when people do wrong things to you. Just say thank you. I love to say thank you when somebody disappoints me. Thank you because now the right person can come in. Now I know that I can't trust you anymore. Thank you. See, you shifted it. You're not wasting your energy on saying, why did they do, why? No, why not? Thank you. See, that was a gift. That was a blessing for me. Now I know I can't trust you. Now I know I don't need to be around you. Now I know that the next person is coming in because you have to eliminate the toxic people out of our life, right? Don't let people use you as a doormat. Mm-mm. No, no. All right, let's get into the next one. Keep a routine. That's point number 4. Keep a routine and stick to it. So, what is a routine? It's something that you do on a day-to-day basis. You know, just like ordinary. Wake up, be great. Wake up, be grateful. Do your personal care. Eat your breakfast, and then go through your day, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay? Keep a routine. When you have a routine of something that you do on a day-to-day basis, it kind of helps us to have something to look forward to. When we start getting discouraged, it's just when you just wake up and then you have really no plan for your day. You're just letting the day happen. The more that you have structure, okay, I know I'm going to do this, this, and this today. You have at least 3 things to look forward to, isn't it true? So, in those things that we have to look forward to, it's going to make us feel good and we're going to want to do things because we know we have something to do, something important, something for us. So I recommend that every day you find at least 3 things to do for yourself. It doesn't have to be big things, it doesn't have to be major things, but just some things for you that makes you feel good about yourself, okay? And in keeping that routine, we have to stick with it. See, I know I'm definitely a person that I used to have a big challenge. I would have these big plans and get excited. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the ground running. The next day, oh, I don't want to do it. And then you just whatever. I'm not gonna do it, and then you give up. No. Hold yourself accountable. You must make a schedule and stick to it. See, you can do it, and you have to tell yourself, yes, it's going to be challenging when you start anything new. It's going to be scary sometimes to step out and try something new, but you can do it. Just stick to it. Stick to the plan. You deserve it, okay? Keep a routine and stick to it. And it's very important. One of the things that I learned, what got me overwhelmed, is I had to learn to work on my time management and organization. See, the more that we know about schedule, okay, I'm going to give 20 minutes for this, 30 minutes for that, half an hour for this, and also it when we do that and we write down things, we can see where we're wasting our time. That's the issue that I was having. I was wasting a lot of time and pouring energy into foolish things, worthless things, or things that wasn't pouring back into myself. So it's important that, most of us, you have to work, you have to pay the bills, but also you have to do some things that is part of self-loving, right? Do some things that's self-loving today. And it's going to help you to stick to your routine. Have your time that's going to be for you, and then stick to it, and be organized. The more that you look at your surroundings and it's clean, it's neat, You know where to find things. You know, okay, I go over here and you put things back in the right place. It's organized. You're going to feel good. And you're going to want to go to the next thing and the next thing because you're not going to waste time searching and looking for things. So, this is just a tip for whoever needs it. You know, you can do it. Get organized a little bit at a time. You know, maybe start with your desk, you know, your closet, your car, your kitchen, your bathroom, your living room. Organize, neat. And I'm telling you, when your space is organized, I'm telling you, your mind will clear too. Organize your space, and then you can organize your mind because your mind cannot think when it's not clear around you. It's like junk around you, junk in here, you know, clean, neat, organized. Very important for making you feel good because when you look around and your space is neat and it looks good, what happens? You feel good too, right? So let's do that for ourselves. Let's keep neat and organized. It will help you to feel good about wanting to do more. Okay? So this is one of my favorite points here. Point number 5. Okay? Look at your progress. Look at your progress about the things that you have overcome. That's the thing, and people don't know where you have come from. They don't know where you have been, but you know what you've been through. You know what you have gone through. You know. Thank you so much, Wanda. You know what you have been through in your life, right? Look at your progress. Look how much stronger you are. Maybe you're stronger. You speak up for yourself. You don't let yourself be a doormat. Look at the things that you have done. Look at who you are today. And you say, wow, I'm way more courageous. Wow, I'm way more stronger. I'm way more confident. I love myself way more. And I think that is very important to get you motivated and encouraged about your life. See, every day we wake up, we got to remember it's our life, and our life is going to be only as great as we choose to. So choose to have a great life, choose to be happy, and ask yourself this question: where are you now? And I'm sure that where you are today is much better than where you were yesterday. So celebrate that. Hey, Goddess of Love D, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So look at where you are today. You know, ask yourself, where am I now? Am I better today than I was yesterday, last year, 5 years ago? The answer is yes. Celebrate yourself, pat yourself on the back. See, we wait on others to give us that boost. We wait for other people to say, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. No, give that to yourself. Celebrate yourself. Get excited. I love to get myself excited. I love to get myself pumped up and say, Marlene, you're doing an excellent job. I'm so proud of you. You're so much stronger right now. Pump up yourself. Amp up yourself. Your life is only going to be as exciting and positive and wonderful as you choose for it to be. Okay. So celebrate your wins. And I know that you all are winning in great things in your life. Think, and you may not even think it's a big thing. Like I didn't give up today even when I wanted to. Or I went to the gym and I was really tired. You know, I chose to not eat that dessert because I know it's not good for my health. So celebrate the good things that you're doing, the strength that you have, the resiliency. See, we are resilient people, motivators. We're strong and we are courageous. Celebrate that about yourself. I love to tell myself, you know, Marlene, you could have given up. You could have just thrown in the towel. You could have just let your mind go with some of the things that you have endured and gone through. But I didn't. I didn't. I chose to believe in myself. I chose to get up another day. And I say the same for you. You got up another day. You're here. And I'm so proud of you. Encourage yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your wins. And keep going. Okay? Now let's go to point number 6. Point number 6. Listen to your inner voice. You know, in this life, there's always going to be things that we could do, but it doesn't mean that it's things that's good for us. Yeah, there's challenges, that there's a lot of enticements out there, but that's where our values come in, our inner strength, our courage. Don't let other people tell you how you should live your life. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you're about and what you're trying to achieve. See, I want to leave a legacy for the younger ones in my family, the future generations, to look back and say, oh, I remember Marlene, and I remember when she went through this and that, and then she got up and she made herself a whole new person. She strengthened her willpower, she strengthened her desire, and you can do the same. You know, listen to your inner voice when something is telling you, nope, you shouldn't do that, or your inner voice telling you, yes, you should, you can do it, but you're fearful, you're doubtful, and you're like, I don't know how to do that. But don't stop there. Gain the knowledge, gain the understanding, and get a good mentor that will help you and support you. But never say I can't. Tell yourself I will. Okay, that is very important. Listen to that inner voice and encourage yourself. Okay, point number 7. Everybody ready? Point 7. Focus on what you can do. I feel like this is my favorite of all of the points that I'm going to discuss today. See, we think about in this life all of the things that we don't know how to do. Well, I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do, I don't know how to do that, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. But when you focus on what you're good at, what are your talents? You know, what makes you radiate? What raises your vibration? What raises your energy? What makes you feel good? What gives you strength and power? You know, focus on what you can do, and don't worry about what you can't. Don't worry about those things. See, we have to encourage ourselves, and that's a part of encouraging ourselves. We may not want to do certain things in our life because we're not encouraging ourselves enough. So focus on what you can do and don't worry about what you can't. Okay? Let's get to point number 8. This is important for us to keep going, you know, and do things anyway. We have to know, what's your why? What's your why? And the question comes about, why do you do what you do? Why? Why do you do what you do? Why do you, why do you want to do this, that, and the other? You have to question. If you don't have a why behind what you do, you're going to give up. You're going to give in. You have to know, why do I wake up every day? Why do I have joy in my life? Why do I feel good about myself? What is my passion? And why do I keep doing that? It should be things like, because I'm good at it, because I love it, because it makes me feel good, because I love to help other people, you know, because I'm better than I was yesterday. Yes, when we know our resolve, we have to strengthen our resolve to keep going. And for a long time, I didn't have a why. I just was going through life, you know, another day, and then I got to do this, this, and this, and then another day, I got to do this, this, and this. But I didn't have a why, a reason why I'm here, why I'm existing, why I'm not accomplishing what I want to. See, we have to get to the why and what are the obstacles, right? And there are going to be obstacles and things that are challenging us, but we can't let those challenges keep us down. Don't let the challenges, maybe even some of the things that other people are shifting, they're projecting onto you. Don't let those things cause you to doubt who you are on the inside. A lot of times people will say things to you and about you because they're jealous of you. Maybe they don't like you. We're not always going to be liked by everybody. That's okay. We have to learn to be okay with that part. We're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Everybody's not going to want to be around us, and that's okay. You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want to be liked by everybody. That could be a major problem if you are a people pleaser. And I had to get to the root of that because I definitely had that problem. I always wanted to make everybody happy, and it's impossible. You're going to stretch yourself way too thin. You're never going to be able to go after doing what you want to do because you're so busy in helping other people that you get sidetracked from your goals that you want to do in your life. See, you must know your why. And yeah, we get distracted from our why. Definitely. Life happens, things happen, situations happen, financial situations happen, but you got to get up again and say, I'm giving myself the permission to let that go, to face my new challenges head on, keep my head up, and to be strong. Okay? Keep your head up and be strong. Who cares what other people say? Who cares about what you previously did? That was yesterday. That was the past. That's other people. That's people who are irrelevant. We put so much energy into what other people think about us. And why don't they like me? And why did this happen to me? And why did I make that mistake in the past? See, when you're looking behind you, at things that happen to you, you don't have time to stand into your purpose about what you should be doing today. See, get busy in your today. Get busy in using your talents. Get busy in your joy. Get busy being positive. Get busy loving yourself. Get busy in that. See, that part is very important. Hey, TSM rapper, how are you? Welcome. Get busy in being who you are. That's very important. Now let's get into point number 9. Have a support system. Having a support system is so vital. It's going to be like a choice between you succeeding and a choice between you failing. And I'm telling you that you can't always look and find support within your family. Mm-mm. Unfortunately, sometimes family can be the most toxic. They can use you up until you are empty. And then they just move on to another victim, another person who's going to do what you were doing. Okay? So seek, look, search, find a mentor, a friend, a therapist, even get into, some books, read, watch some positive things online, but you got to find ways to support yourself. And if you don't support yourself, you will feel like you don't want to do anything and you're going to give up. I always say, what is more important than my peace? What is more important than my positive mind energy? What is more important than my health? Because I definitely feel that my health is my wealth. So if you don't prioritize yourself, listen to me. Listen, this is very important. If you don't prioritize yourself, nobody else will. Period. You make yourself a priority or you're going to be walked on, or you're going to be used just like that puppet. You know, people will pull the strings. Hey, do this and you do it. Hey, do that and you do it. You got to have a strong backbone, know what you want. So when someone comes at you with something, you be like, nope, that's not what we're doing over here. Move along. Move along. Okay. Very important. Okay. So that goes right into point number 10. Point number 10. Feed your mind. Feed your mind. Every day in this life, there's things that come at us, positives and negatives. And we eat. We don't even understand that we're eating. We're eating by the things that we're looking at. We're eating with the things that people are saying about us, what the gossip that's happening, all of this, and we're overwhelmed and bombarded. Mhm. We're bombarded with what is hitting us. But we have to understand that we're eating some toxic things. But that's why we have to understand we have to eat mentally. You got to feed your mind. It's so important that we have to feed our mind, because when we feed our mind, that's where we strengthen our mind, and when we support our mind and we tell our mind, like, it's going to be okay. You know, you're going to be okay. Everything is all right. And you got to follow through, and it's with the actions and with that positive mental support. That means, okay, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that, and I will do this because this is good for me, and I'll be strong and courageous when I need to, because this is going to help me to get to the next step and the next level, because I believe in myself and I love myself and I'm passionate about my life and I love myself and I'm strong. So all of these things come, and we're eating. See, we have to eat the nutritious, just like real food, that you have to eat that nutritious food. You have to also eat mentally with positive things and feed and encourage your mind. There's too much negativity out there constantly hitting us, but we got to, okay, no, that's not good. Discard that. Nope, I'm not listening to that. And when we discard something that is negative, we immediately have to go back in when we dismiss the negative and put in a positive. Yep. Hey, Mary B, how are you? Welcome. Immediately when we remove some negative thoughts from our mind, or negative people, or block people, or, dismiss people out of our life, immediately, I'm telling you, when you let go of one negative person, watch two or three positive ones come in that's going to support us. See, we hold on to the toxicity because we're used to it, because it's comfortable, and it's because we think sometimes this is all we can get. This is all I deserve. And I'm telling you that if you trust that you deserve more, if you trust that you're going to get better, you will. It's all about what you are allowing, what you believe about yourself. When you believe that you deserve better, you will receive it. And anything that comes at you that is not in line with that, nope, 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 not for me. And you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with walking by myself. There, I can say that now because I'm much more stronger emotionally, mentally, spiritually than I was before, where I was putting so much weight into other people and their thoughts and their opinions and the gossip, and what do they think about me, and if they like me or not. Right now, all of that is irrelevant. What other people think of you is none of your business. If they like you, it's none of your business. It's what you think about you. You got to feed more on that. Like, I love myself. And I mean, you should be so in love with yourself. It's crazy. Like, anytime like a disappointment happens, you're like, well, you know, and people leave your life, you go, well, but you always got yourself. I always have me. And that's why constantly seeking friendship with yourself, being your own best friend. See, and nobody's gonna like home base, like your foundation. Who's gonna love you better than you love yourself? Maybe, if you believe in your higher power, maybe they can help you to support that. But you have to do it for yourself. You must love you first. Love yourself first. It's a gift that nobody else can give you. Nobody else can give you the gift of self love. You got to give that to yourself, okay? So that goes right into point number 11. Stop comparing your life with someone else's. That's not fair. It's not fair. You haven't walked in their shoes just like they haven't walked in yours. So don't try to say, oh, and look what they have and look what they've done. But you don't know the background. You don't know their struggles, their hills, their valleys, their trauma. You don't know how many times they fell down and got up before they got what they have right now. See, we pass judgments on people by what we see right now, presently. But you don't know all the times they fell down and fell down and fell down and cried and reworked the plan and found a new mentor and tried again and tried again and tried again. And then this time they won. But that's the time that you see. Isn't that interesting? We see people when on the highlight reel, we see people when all of the celebrations and the victory and it's harvest time for them. That's what we see. But you don't know about all those times. So, let's get busy in our own life, in our own joy, in our own passions, and using our own gifts. See, I don't want what you have, just like you can't have what I have. See, one thing about Marlene, I work hard for everything I have. I face every challenge. I'm scared to death so many times to step out on my faith and to, try something new and to overcome an obstacle. And I feel challenged. And sometimes the little girl inside of me is saying, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm afraid. And I have to tell that little girl, little 7-year-old Marlene, it's okay. Because the adult Marlene is here and she's strong, courageous, and capable. So you don't have to worry. And every time I do that, and I acknowledge the little girl inside of me, or if you're a male, the little boy inside of you, acknowledge every time you have a fear. And then I tell the little girl, go have a seat. Go have a seat because we're grown over here and we're capable and we're going to do this. So tell yourself that anytime you feel challenged or you doubt your abilities, I can do it. And you can. You can. I believe in you. Okay. Hey, Angela, how are you? Let's get into point number 12. Okay. We got 2 more to go. Point 12, give back. Now, to be encouraged, we have to encourage others. We have to help support somebody else because I'm telling you, when you reach out to somebody, when you get busy helping another person, you get to forget about your own problems. And then you realize, like, wow, they have way more problems than I have. Hey, Faith with Rachel, welcome. Good to see you. When we think about those things like giving back, helping another person, giving emotional, mental, spiritual, financial support to others, whatever it is that you feel like doing, okay? Everybody's situation is different, but you doing whatever it is that you do with your personality, just being you and doing you, giving back and loving on others. When we do this, we take our mind off of our stuff and then we get encouraged because when you help somebody else, when you reach out your hand to another person, unknowingly that person gives us a gift as well. When we encourage others, we encourage ourselves. And then we say, wow, I thought my life was bad. No, we're good over here. Like I've done that so many times. I feel like, oh, my life is in shambles. And then you look at another person and then you go, wow, look what they're enduring. See, it's very important to do that, to give back, to love on another person. And then you can reevaluate your own situation like, wow, I thought my life was bad. Like, you're doing pretty good over here. So it's very good to help you encourage other people. When you give back and you give support to other people, it encourages your own self, paying it forward, giving back, supporting, well, it's a challenge. And I am definitely not saying give everything you have 100%, because you must leave some that in that cup for yourself. See, one of the best gifts that I learned when I was in therapy, and I get so excited about this, is when I was growing up, I always thought that I would pour from my cup. And that is not the way. I'm going to give you a gem alert, okay? Don't pour from what is in your cup. When your cup is filled up and overflowing, that is what you give. You give your overflow. You give in your abundance. Give in your abundance, not from what you have and then you get empty and you get low and you get discouraged and depleted. No, after your cup is full up and your cup is starting to run over, that overflow, the foam, whatever it is, the sprinkles, the sauce, the caramel, the fudge, whatever toppings you like, you give that. You give off, you skim off that and then give that to others. See, we usually are giving and giving and giving and giving and never receiving. So give to others, but not at a sacrifice for you. That part. See, that's is very good. It's wisdom. It means you love yourself, and it means that you set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself and set boundaries for others. Let others respect you. It's very important to command respect and say, this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm not going to do, okay? Don't let people use you and play you. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? So point number 13, I love this one. Strengthen your willpower. Strengthen your willpower. And when we strengthen our willpower, we tell ourselves, you are strong. You are courageous. And what I love about this, when I encourage myself and I get very excited about my life and I get pumped up about it, when I strengthen myself, it's when I sit in my quiet time and my quiet space and I have the receipts, okay? I have the receipts. I have the receipts. Like, do you remember when you went through this, this, and this? And then I say, and look at you today. I'm like, look at you today, girlfriend. You are looking good. You are doing your thing. You're positive. Show up with your receipts for yourself. Show up with your receipts. Like, wow. I look at myself like, you remember? That's why I journal. And I was like, look at what you were saying crazy on this date a year ago, 5 years ago, 6 months ago. And then look at you today. Look at you today, showing off, all confident and stuff, walking around with your head up, looking good, feeling good, taking care of yourself, handling your business, okay? And not being concerned about what's happening outside. What's happening on the outside, none of your business. But what's happening to you, that's yours. And we got to mind our business, mind your business, what you need to be doing. See, we're worried about what others are doing and we're getting distracted from what we need to be doing. Our business, our potential, our light, our talent, our gifts, using them. Turn up your light, turn up the fire for your life, okay? Okay? Realists, y'all are a trip. Um, okay, let's see what Realist One is saying. We have to be appreciative of what we do have and understand there's always going to be someone with their own challenges that could be worse than ours. That's real talk. Facts, put that on everything. We have to be appreciative of what we do have. Everybody has a challenge, but other challenges may not be yours. So you got to look at, I always say the silver lining. You have to look at where you are, where you're radiating. And, I'm not talking about other people, but people who are low vibrational and negative, negative thinking, always trying to throw jabs and blows at you, always trying to come at you with something negative or remind you of who you used to be. Bottom feeders, crabs in the barrel trying to drag you down. Come down to my level. Come down here so, we can be on the same level. No, rise above that. Rise above the foolishness. Rise above the negativity. You deserve way more. See, we accept way more. I mean, we accept too much when we shouldn't. You don't have to. You don't have to choose that. Don't choose that life, okay? Now, this is my last point I have for you guys, okay? Point number 14. Keep a positive attitude. Now, it's not as easy as we think. We don't always want to be positive. There's a lot of negative situations and a lot of negative things that is happening to us. Life happens, discouragement happens, foolishness happens, backstabbing happens. But you got to understand that those things happen. And when those circumstances happen to you and when those people do things to you, how do you choose to receive it? Are you going to let what is happening to you be a reflection of your worth? No. Just because things happen to you, it's just a part of life. And we have to be strong and say, life is happening to me and it's a challenge, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to maintain a positive attitude. I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to get up every day and do something for me. I'm going to accomplish a goal and I can do it. See, positive mind support, positive energy, good vibrations, and it's going to make you feel good. Be accountable for yourself. Accept what you can't do. There's certain times in our life we're not able to do certain things, and that's okay. But don't, just because you can't do certain things, it doesn't mean that maybe in the future you won't. Just say, just right now, I'm going to have to come back to that later. But right where I am right now, I'm enjoying where I am right now. I'm enjoying who I am. I'm enjoying loving myself. I'm enjoying walking in the manifestation of my light. See, each of us has light power and we choose to dim it. But one of my favorite things to say about myself is I am a bright beam of light. See, it is about how we are choosing to use our mind, how we are choosing to look at things. Are we going to look at things in a negative way or are we going to look at it in a positive way? Like, what could I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Is there something that I need to do? And then you learn it, you move on, and you don't make the same mistakes. Okay? Yeah, you can do it. And I just want to do a recap on all 14 points. Number one, be patient. Number two, don't overwhelm yourself. Number three, get going. Get up and try again. Number four, keep a routine and stick to it. Time management, organization will help you. Number five, look at your progress. Where are you now compared to your past? And celebrate your wins. Number six, listen to your inner voice. It will always tell you what you should be doing. Listen to that inner voice. Believe in that inner voice and keep going. Point seven, focus on what you can do. Focus on that. Don't worry about what you can't. Okay. Point number eight, strengthen your why. What is your why? What will you do? And why is it that you do what you do? Number nine, have a support system. And it does not always have to be family, it can be a mentor, online, or books. Number 10, feed your mind. We have to eat mentally on positive, encouraging, and motivating things. Okay? Number 11, stop comparing your life to someone else's. This is your experience. Number 12, give back, help support someone else. Number 13, strengthen your willpower. Okay? Tell yourself that you are strong, courageous, and you have the receipts of how strong you are. Number 14, keep a positive attitude. No matter what is going on, know you will be okay. I'm going to see what's going on in the chat here. If I missed any comments, I don't think so. Yes, I know. I know, Miss Roxanne, is hard since your husband died. Yeah, I'm getting back to myself, getting myself together. That's so amazing. I'm so proud of you, Miss Roxanne. Keep going. Just just like I said, one day, no, one moment, one day at a time. Okay. Encourage yourself and be accountable and say, I can do this because I am strong. You can. And to everybody who has been rocking with me today, thank you so much for your support. And my replay gang, how are you? Thank you so much for rocking with me through this entire video. Leave me a comment in the comment section below about how you are going to keep going and how you're going to do it anyway. And tell me some of your challenges. I love to support others. And to everybody who's been here in the live, to my moderators, to my members only live coming up. I'm gonna put it on the community tab. It's popping. I got a popping topic for my members. So those who would like to be at the member only, join the membership. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your support always. Thank you for supporting Marlene Motivates channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to tell you that, if you're struggling today, if you're going through something in your life, don't give up. Don't listen to other people. Don't let other people tell you how your life is. They're not experiencing your life. They're not in your shoes, but you gotta strengthen and fortify this. Fortify your mind and love yourself. Be your own best friend, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what, and no matter what. Love yourself, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Shout out to you all and keep going, motivators. I believe in you and I want you to believe in yourself. Get up, thrive, be motivated, be encouraged. And like I always say, every single video, Storytime and live stream. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys when? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.